what's up everyone? Altcoins are still on their lows. And if you're interested in buying project that costs much cheaper than it used to be in the beginning of this year and has big potential for multiplying your capital, then most definitely you already consider buying Polkadot or currently thinking about it. In any case, this video will be interesting and important for you. I will tell you about this project and what makes them special, what are the possible price expectations, and why, even though you can hear like almost from everywhere that there are possible hundreds of access from it, it is actually not that great investment opportunity at the moment. So make sure that you watch this video until the end. Hit the like button and let's jump in it. Let's start with who is actually building the Polkadot ecosystem. And one of the founders, as we can see from their website, is former technical director and one of the founders of Ethereum, which is second largest cryptocurrency in the world. And he left Ethereum because he saw limitations of technology on which it is based on. And he decided to launch his own project without those limitations. Most of the blockchains, as we discussed in the previous video, actually if you haven't seen it, link will be at the top, make sure you watch it, are chains of the blocks. And each block comes one after another. So for example, if there are 10 new transactions coming into the blockchain to be executed, then the first comes, the first is served. And the 10th one, logically, will be the last one to be served. And that causes the problem of scalability. For example, if there are already 1,000 of transactions, of 100,000 of transactions is coming into the blockchain, it will be pretty difficult to serve all those transactions. The fees for the gas fees for transactions which users pay will be higher. The higher amount of transactions in the system, the higher gas fees are. And also, it will not bring satisfaction for people in the line to wait for their transaction to be executed. For example, on Binance Smart Chain, it may take up to 1.5 hours sometimes, or 2 hours to wait for your transaction to be executed and to receive your coins. Sounds not too attractive, right guys? We all hate freaking lines. And Polkadot, they solved this problem. They introduced a concept of parachains, which are also blockchains, but with possible multiple flows. So transactions that get in it, they are served in multiple flows, which makes the process much quicker. Another cool thing is they have multiple layers. In the center of the system, there is layer 0, which is their blockchain called relay chain, and end users do not interact with the blockchain itself directly. They do it through parachains, which are side projects built on the Polkadot. They have their own business logic and they serve the request of the users. Then they take those requests and send the data to the blockchain, which also helps to reduce the load. And parachains are not isolated, they all can be connected to each other. So one project built on Polkadot can use easily features of another project. And they also can connect to any other blockchains, including some closed chains or even closed system, and take data from there securely and easily. So if the project comes to Polkadot and decides to build their product using their technologies, first, they receive a ready framework which allows to speed up the process of development and build their product much easier and with lesser costs. Second, they can use a reliable and trusted security system of Polkadot and not build their own, which also saves time and money. Third, they can use Polkadot's governance system, but they can also build their own, which is great, so they're not limited to some particular way. Fourth, projects built on Polkadot technologies can easily integrate with each other, and they can use each other's features if they need to easily. And fifth, projects can allow another project to be built on top of them, and they can become like ground for them. This all make opportunities for crypto developers just humongous, and competitions between projects to become a part of Polkadot ecosystem is just huge. And this also very important because this affects the price and supports the price of the DOT tokens. Because of high demands from projects to be a part of Polkadot ecosystem and the fact that there can be only 100 parachains at the same time linked to the main relay chain, Polkadot did two things. First one, they also made another like a brother chain which is called Kusama. So each project that wants to be launched on Polkadot, they first need to be launched on Kusama. In order to do that, they need to participate in open auctions and win it. They need to use Kusama tokens for make the highest possible bids. And if the project wins the auction, it gets launched on Kusama. Then they need to operate some time stably and prove their sustainability. And after that, they will be allowed to participate in open auctions on Polkadot. And there, they will need already DOT tokens. Kusama is not a test net. It's an actually operating network, but it's made for innovations and a little bit higher risks for chosen projects and the place where project can prove their sustainability. That's a very smart move that allows Polkadot to manage their risks and filter out those projects that can possibly harm their network and keep it more stable and more safe. And now the question comes, if the project is so great and altcoins are currently on their lows, then probably you should go all in and you should expect like hundreds, thousands of X's from it. No, not at all. And I will explain you why. Market capitalization of Polkadot is $8 billion and it's already 11th biggest crypto project in the industry. It doesn't mean that it doesn't have potential. It has. Yeah, and we can see from the chart that the previous November market cap was around 52 billion and the price was much higher. It was around $50. Now it's only $8. But the market conditions were completely different. And yeah, when the market starts growing, Polkadot will also grow with the market. But that means that you're investing not in the coin itself, you're investing in the market. And yeah, this project will give you more returns than if you invest just in Bitcoin. But at the same moment, if you pick a project with not worse conditions, but with much lower market cap, for example, Near or Cosmos Atom, then you can get even higher returns. So you need to decide what you want. If you want high returns, then this is not a project for you. If you want moderate risk and your main goal not to get in a scam and not to lose everything, then yeah, Polkadot is your option. But do not expect 100x's from project like this. When I watch the videos and when I hear people saying that you will get 100x's, you will multiply your assets 100 times on a Polkadot, this is just not possible in the nearest future. That just because it means that if this project gives 100x's, its market cap will be $800 billion, which almost like the market cap of Bitcoin right now. That's ridiculous. Speaking about potentially good prices to buy Polkadot and possible targets, let's first look at the Bitcoin and it behaving itself just as we expected. I will leave a link to the video from like 1 week ago. You can watch yourself. So we broke through the resistance, which used to be a trend line. We retested it. But S&P 500 did a pretty big up move and Bitcoin almost didn't follow it. So the power of buyers is very low. And now S&P reached a level of 4,150 and around that zone. And from here, we can make a move down even to 3,600 again. And if we go there, then Bitcoin can easily get to 17, 15K or even lower. And if we get there, then you will be able to catch DOT at prices around $5, $3, or maybe even $2.5. This can happen, but this can happen very quickly. And if we get there, then the prices will be awesome. Then you should catch it. Not financial recommendation, do your own research. But if it goes to $3, $4 or $2.5, I will catch it definitely. For $8, there are possibly better options. As I told you, Cosmos, Near, Chia, and some others. And now let's make a new purchase to my future $1 million portfolio. As always, I added $100 more. And let's quickly look at the performance. Near is still our number one performer. The second one is Atom. Then goes Zilliqa and others. And actually today I want to buy more Atom and Zilliqa, so I will split $50 and $50. Let's buy. Let's start with Atom. Let's buy. Confirm. Input password. Order is placed. So now it should be executed. Yep, we got it for $50. And now let's add Zilliqa. I expect very high returns from this project, as I previously told you. Let's buy it also. Order is also placed. And it's filled. Great. We added two new purchases to my future $1 million portfolio. And our current result is plus 5%. We are making around $60. And if we look at the chart, few days ago profits were higher. We had more than 1,000 on the account, but it dropped a little bit. It's all right. If the price, if the market goes lower, what I think personally will happen, then we can go even into the minus. Nothing serious. I will keep buying. I'm pretty sure that the bottom will come in the nearest future, and we are at the great buying point. Not financial recommendation. Do your own research. I just personally think this way. We'll see who's right, who's wrong in the nearest future. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next videos. Thank you guys. Bye bye.